Day 44. Uh, I had to do my day 43 video today, but I did that already, and now we're on to day 44 video. So, um, big takeaways from day 44. I needed sleep, so I got it. And I actually got really good sleep, and it was really restful, and I really, I'm grateful for it. So, the amount of sleep that I managed to get and the quality of it is important. My allergies are bugging the crap out of me right now, so I need to get myself some more Zyrtec. So if I sound a little nasally, that's why. But big insights from today. So I got up, did my first workout. It was hot this afternoon, and that's when I woke up. So I had to get it done, but got it done, and felt really good afterwards. I felt great. Got back, did my post workout, got some more food in, got showered, got ready, went to work. I had to do just a quick 4 hours today, but got it done. Didn't do the best at managing food for work, so I had to do some other stuff afterwards. But luckily, was able to reach out to my wife and get a hold of her, tell her, hey, can you pick up some chicken for me? She did that, and so after that, it was easy peasy. No problem hitting the goals that I have and making sure that it was nice, clean meals and getting everything done. So then, oh man, second workout. Second workout was a doozy. So I decided to do another outside workout. So my second workout was outside too, and I didn't have a plan. I just was like, I want to do something. I feel like getting after it, but I just don't feel like getting after it in the gym today. So got outside and decided I'm gonna do sprints. And so I did like little 100-yard sprints, and did 8 of those, which it gassed me pretty good, but it was a friggin' great just workout. Like my legs were killing me afterwards, and I did it with my ruck on, so it was even extra good. We'll burn there, but so extra 30 pounds doing sprints, and it was awesome. I felt really good doing it. Then kind of cooled down with an extra little bit more than a mile, and came back, got my post workout again, and put my kids to bed, spent a little time with the wife, and then had to come back out and finish eat my diet stuff and finish my reading. So I actually did my reading later today, and it was almost 1 o'clock in the morning when I got to it. So it's fairly fresh on my mind. One of the principles today was, in 32 principles, is the head control principle. And the way he uses it, it's almost like a be an asshole principle. And he's like, oh, if you call, a customer service line, you can't get what you want, ask for a manager. If you're at a restaurant and your waiter isn't satisfying you, ask for a restaurant. What a piece of, sorry. That's the kind of attitude that people have that create their own shitty service. At least in my opinion. If you go and you have a grateful attitude and you treat the people that are serving you, even if they're having a bad day, you treat them with respect, you treat them with kindness, and you show them that you actually care about them doing their job and you're glad to be there, a lot of times they will step up and give you good service. And most of the time it's your ego that's getting in the way. It's why you have shit service in the first place. So I think it's just another example of how he has just a massive ego. And it's sad. It's what a sad human being. That's your examples for how to do the, just no. But the other thing is, your head, yeah, it's an inconvenience if somebody gets a hold of it in a fight, but it ain't the end of the world. Um, and it's an argument I've had for a while, but it's just not true. Yeah, you got to protect it and all this stuff. If it gets punched, you can get knocked out, and there are some truths to it. You got to protect your head. You got to make sure you defend. That there's certain things you can do to affect the structure of the body with the head. But it's not the only way to control somebody. It's not even the main control. And there's certain things that I think, it's just, it's really a minor piece of all the things. So it was not a good thing to have as a main principle for how things work. The other one he did was the buoyancy principle, and it kind of made sense. Like, it made sense that you want to understand that somebody's how to predict people's what they do. But there's like 4 or 5 different principles that are based on being able to kind of predict what somebody's going to do in a situation. So again, not a standalone principle, maybe part of an overarching principle, but not really a standalone. So I think they need to, it's maybe something they need to rethink, or maybe as they grow as human beings and martial artists, they'll distill those down into, they'll find the actual principles and kind of regroup everything. At least I hope they do. I'm not real convinced that those 2 guys will grow too much. Not Huron so much, but Henner definitely. He's kind of his ego is freaking massive. Not that I can speak too much, because here I am, being a bitch about it. So, whatever. Again, I'm disappointed in the book. I really was expecting a lot more, and I should know better. Like, that has always been a tenet of mine, is that lower your expectations. Because if you go into something with low expectations, then you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. Like, all the Star Wars movies, I love them all, because I never go into them thinking that they're gonna be the greatest thing in the world. Same thing with all the Marvel movies. I don't have some kind of crazy ass expectation that it's gonna be the best thing in the world. Honestly, I've only been disappointed in one grouping, or 2 sets of movies, and it was the Lord of the Rings franchise and the Hobbit franchise. I am a fan of the books. I'm a big fan of Tolkien, and I thought that, Peter Jackson can go jump in a freaking lake, because he just took a few too many liberties and added too much crap that just was unnecessary. So that's just my personal opinion. Whatever. There's plenty of people that like him, so good on you. But anyways, so yeah, that was the reading for tonight. If you like the book, whatever. I'm looking forward. I'm almost done with it, so I'm really looking forward to finishing this one up and moving on to a new one. I think I'm gonna move on to Prepared by Mike Glover, because that one looks like one that's gonna be a little better and kind of up or in the direction that I want to read more into. Other than that, pretty good day. It's short, but a good day. So, as always, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being out there, getting after it, and hopefully I'm providing you some value. And if I am, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, um, whatever, comment, throw a comment on there, follow me on Instagram. Just, but most of all, get out there, try 75 hard on your own. If you need help, shoot me a DM, shoot me a comment, and I'll, if it's something that I can actually help you with, then I'll help you. If it's just encouragement you need, I'll give you some encouragement. I think anybody can do it. It's just the hardest part about it is a day-to-day, just do the work, and it is repetitive. It's being able to repeat the same thing over and over again for 75 days. That's it. You just have to repeat the same actions for 75 days. That's a long time. I get it. It's, it's more than 2 months. It's a long time for most people. But it is doable. It's, the water is definitely doable. And I actually honestly think that the water is the first thing you should try. Like, you should get to where a gallon of water a day is your norm. There's a couple of reasons for this, because it's going to help you not have to pee as much. That's a good thing. It'll also, you have to have that water in you to hit those workouts. I mean, you're going to sweat a ton if you do it right. And you're also, that water is lubricant. So it's going to help your joints do better. It's going to help your muscles do better, your organs. Everything functions better. Your skin's going to be better when you have more water. So, yeah, just get that water in. And if there's anything, do that first. Start with that. Take 2 weeks. Go 2 weeks and get your water under control. I honestly suggest, and I know a lot of people like those big gallon things, or half gallons or whatever, but really, these right here. It is 20 ounces. I like this one. This was pretty clear, so I can really see how much. It's like, right there, I was at over 20, now it's down to 10, so bam. I'm going to finish this before going to bed. But, like, this First Form has some great ones. This is the First Form Outdoors. They have a bunch of other ones. I don't really like these as shaker bottles, but they're fantastic water bottles. It is a shaker bottle. It's just got that little thing at the top. It just, for me, the protein tends to get stuck up here, and then when I open it, it gets all over me, and I look like I'm doing coke or something. I don't know, maybe you want that look. I'm not a big fan of it. But as far as for water, this is awesome. You drink 7 of these, that's 140 ounces. You hit your goal. And it makes it easy to manage, because, okay, I got 7 of these I gotta drink. If I do that every 2 hours, that's a 14-hour day. I still got an extra, however many hours, because, I don't know about you, I sleep for 6, so that means I got an 18-hour day to deal with. 18 hours that I ain't asleep. If you sleep for 8, that's 16 hours. So, you still got an extra 2 hours that you don't have to deal with water. If you're just drinking 7 of these. 8 is not a problem either. If you drink 8 of them, you're getting more. It's not going to hurt you. Especially if you space it out. I think the big thing that people run into is they try to put it all in at one time. They try to put too much in the morning, too much in the evening, or something, and it's just it doesn't work. You gotta kind of space it out. So, anyways, there's your advice for today. Start figuring out your water. Then go to the diet. Those are my 2. we'll talk about the diet tomorrow, but um, start getting your water together. Get up to 100, so you get up to 140 ounces a day. If you're hitting 140 ounces, once you start the program, I mean, you're already there. You don't have to even think about it anymore. It is, you make it a habit, it's a habit. It's already there. That is a free check mark. So, anyways, thanks. And I hope you enjoy that one. I hope that actually helps out. So, like, subscribe, share. Check me out on Instagram. See you guys.